Welcome. We're going to quickly look at another use that might be appropriate for a government, non-profit or similar organization in terms of delivering content to the iPhone. In this case, we've got a mountain bike map, in fact an adaptation of the files that Wellington City Council have for download off its website. Why provide this as an iPhone app is that it's actually quite a very large PDF to continually download, and someone who's out on their bike might have their iPod Touch with their music on, or an iPhone. They might be using it with maps for navigation because of the GPS on board, as well as the compass that's available in the new iPhone 3GS. And they'll want a map of where these trails are throughout the region so that they make sure that they're taking the right trail to get to where they're going. So rather than having to download the map every single time they want to view it, which we show in another video, where it's like $1 every megabyte for download for casual data on either Telecom or Vodafone, the idea is to package it up in an easy to refer app so that they can refer to it. And particularly if they're using an iPod Touch, which is quite common for a number of people to use, which doesn't have cell phone data services, then they can carry this map in their pocket along with their music or other things they might want to refer to, and they can use it. Now, this PDF hasn't been adapted properly because I don't have the source files to optimize it the best for the iPhone, and of course it's a very big map with a lot of detail, but as you can see, you can zoom into it and it will provide you the information that you want to look at, so that someone could actually go and look at the level of detail that's actually provided in your map. And from a service perspective, this is a definite great use of the platform and a means of delivering it across the ebooks. When someone may not have access to the web remotely, or it's quite expensive for casual data rates, or things like using Google Maps means that the experience that the user might be using for navigation is not controlled by your organization, and you want to make sure that your data in terms of trails and locations of facilities, as well as your brand, are constantly exposed to the user. The same could apply under a consultation environment, where you might want to be showing zones of where new resource consent boundaries or various things might want to be done. You could show plans for a new facility, as well as maps of where it is and possible traffic issues that might arise. So it can be quite endless. This kind of thing doesn't have to be presented just as a map on its own. It can be part of a larger document that may contain other information. And we have an example here as soon as I find it, which looks like a very traditional print publication using our R series. And in fact, what we have here is in this case, a hand-drawn map for a fantasy game. In this case, it doesn't have to be. It could be a publication around cemetery walks, so that you have text information and pages prior to it, and then come to a detailed map that they can refer to and take with them in their pocket, rather than you having to go to the large expense of printing lots of publications, making them available in brochure stands. What you can do is have a simple, as part of your signage, download this from iTunes today, and you can put it onto your device, or obviously still make the PDF available on your normal website for those people using different devices. So that sums up a great use for the way that you might want to use an R series or even I series ebook engine that we offer.